We find ourselves due east from our nation's capital.
Hey, I ain't gonna. He got the Redskins.
Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up.
Oh yeah, you know. Hey, what I got to lose? I'm already under 500. I'm 1-3, man.
Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone.
I'm gonna have a for sure answer for your ass after this game.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I don't think Cam appalling though. I think it's the style that I'm trying to use Cam. Yeah, I'm trying to play with him a certain type of way, and he's not that type of player.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
You 4-2 though, bro. You don't play Unleashed. You play the Broncos.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Oh, okay.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. And he's going to have to
what the hell?
He goes. Matt Ioannidis in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Third and long, it's Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
I'm trying to find out how this slow-ass linebacker running with Zach Brown. I mean, with DJ Moore, though.
Right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Listen, bro, this game tripping, bro. I'm going to have to take the screen down. This game tripping, bro.
Jamison Crowder, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins have taken a first quarter
This
lead.
nigga.
They get the stop defensively, force the punt, and they score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing.
Bro, this nigga just took the punt return back, bro. I couldn't get nowhere by this nigga.
You don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So
I don't understand how the lineman can run down the running back, bro.
At varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Boy, that nigga, I was already turned upfield, though.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. A shotgun snap for Newton. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Bro, I just dove for the first down. Nobody touched McCaffrey. He fumbled the ball.
Let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Leopard! Now let's go! Green, 39!
Rudolph following the fumble recovery. Trying to lay one up deep. Shep, this is caught inside the 15. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 47 yards. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with
My
the
niggas running so slow, bro.
That's now a 2nd interception.
And I know
in
it.
as many weeks from his linebacker
And I know it
position.
ain't my
Think
goddamn
about all the
controller,
different
bro.
techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get it up. Hey, hey.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
The Panthers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there. Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. And he stopped immediately there. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half. Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal. And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. They've got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly. Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow. Yeah, will they make up for it? A huge play there for Washington. 41 yards.
This nigga be throwing that bitch in some tight coverage.
All the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Rudolph on 1st down. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Over!
On 1st and 10, Rudolph.
Man,
that's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Making the tackle there, Cornelder.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Rudolph. Over the middle, complete. It's Richardson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. They'll try and sneak it here. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
I don't see why you so mad, nigga. You say you're not trying to win.
Set now to kick this one away.
God damn.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Wait, Tannehill ain't gonna get no better.
Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And onto the field here come the Panthers. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Do something. Hey. Let's bring it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Oh, that boy hit. That nigga with a spin.
He's taken
God
down.
damn.
Kerrigan in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2
My
minutes
right
to
tackle
play
just
here
got hit
in
with a
the
spin move
first
like this
half.
one.
Back to FedEx Field following this short break. Here's Michael Pilardi now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Crowder now to return. A very good return there.
It's like the little move with his hand, the swim move.
It'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. An update from that game going on in the Meadowlands.
I couldn't even do nothing. That nigga was beat.
They're opening the lead up even further. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Cornelder. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make this a second down. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early.
You talking about me, right? Yeah, I had the wrong running back in. I forgot to put Christian McCaffrey back in the game.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. From the 50, Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. The reception good for 7. It's third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Panthers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
I see the.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
Can I
and
go
he'll
for
go
it?
down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Past the 50, I could go for
It'll
it.
be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Newton.
Ah, he got me.
And my goodness,
He
this
got
is
me.
incomplete.
That nigga
And
fell
the
off
Panthers
the
turned
last
away
one.
on 4th down. And the Redskins defense going to
Damn,
take
dog,
over
this nigga
on the
running.
turnover on downs.
All he running
Around
is
the
cover
NFL,
3, but he
second quarter in
blitzing
Atlanta.
the off
Falcons
zone
have
and
opened up
running
the
the
lead
middle,
to a couple
dog.
of scores. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. And taking it across midfield and
Oh,
just
this nigga
shy
throw
of
the
the
ball
40.
a lot.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. On first down, Rudolph. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, look at this shit. What a fucking route.
Paul Richardson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead.
Dog, this nigga got too much time in the pocket, though, bro.
Like
my D-line ain't even that goddamn trash. Oh. But you said you got a blitz, but I ain't got the corners to blitz.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to air one out. They've got his man complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for.
Even when I beat this
That'll
nigga
bring
off,
up second down.
This nigga Cam throw the down ball too
Here's
far.
second and 10 now from the 35. Second and 10, Newton again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And Gano's kick is right through. So we've reached halftime here in D.C. in our nation's capital with a home team, the Redskins, on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Let me try blitzing these niggas.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And here come the Redskins now. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Gun! Here we go now.
Now Rudolph. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
On first down, it's Rudolph. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 6 there on first.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Hurry up, here we go.
Here's Rudolph now on second down. That is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Let's go. 319! 319!
Out of the gun, Rudolph. Completes it right side to Dodson. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. On 1st and 10, Newton. He'll buy some time right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty
finally
flag
moving the
on
ball.
the
They go
field.
hold.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Do something. Hey.
Back to throw, Newton. Space to maneuver at the 40. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that youth.
That's caught inside the 20. Give them 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
I don't think what we just saw there was any surprise because when Christian McCaffrey came out of Stanford, we knew he was a threat running it and catching it. And any way you can get the ball in his hands, he wanted to do so. Personally, I thought he ran the best routes of anyone coming out of his draft class, and that included the wide receivers.
Last year, 80 receptions, also in the return game. He's a bit of a Swiss Army knife, isn't he?
He certainly is. Every which way you want to go, however you want to pack it.
And that'll be
Let's go, man.
Touchdown Panthers. Olsen. Greg Olsen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And his return net's positive.
I take away that goddamn that punt return he had. It's a one-point game.
Washington as they come onto the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
On second down, here's Rudolph. Forced out to his left. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Here's Rudolph.
Let me get that, sir. Let's go.
Picked up by James Bradbury. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
Nigga better go back to that cheese shit he was just doing.
Take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up.
I ain't gonna lie.
Right, he talked about being cool.
I started blitzing, that boy shit got ugly.
Rebounding right here. Taking a shot for Samuel. So
look at this nigga Cam Newton.
First down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Newton. Flushed out right. Oh, he just needed
dog, this nigga Cam Newton ain't throw the ball, bro.
And that's a sack. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up
this
third.
nigga Cam Newton,
Panthers
bro.
on third down. Not quite
I had
50%.
this man wide open.
This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Newton to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. He's got
a slow Cam Newton was just running.
The final play of quarter number 3.
I had circle wide
Here's Michael
open.
Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Carolina. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Crowder. Good blocking there, and nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
Oh my God.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Around the NFL, 3rd quarter at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it.
JR,
hit.
what you doing?
Ball pops out, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney.
2nd and 10, Rudolph again. Out to the left here to Reed. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now Thompson, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
The Redskins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Rudolph now to throw. Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside.
Look at this shit here, dog. I'm all over this nigga. This nigga went up and made an aggressive kick. Man, go sit down.
Third down. 47 yards. So
that
how
boy
about
went
this
up
for
and
field
got
position
that,
after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Oh, there's no doubt that this is a huge defensive series right here. They've got to hold them to a field goal attempt or less. Otherwise, this game just might be out of reach. Let's see if they can hunker down and get it.
Fumble that shit, man.
And pulled down. Shaq Thompson coming with pressure. He drops him on the blitz for a loss of 12. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
That was a smart play.
That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
This nigga running old blitz.
We're trying to win a game.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
That boy still blitzing out of that. 4-6.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. He rifles one, it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke.
What is game? Fake as shit.
It's a pick 6 for the Redskins touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Going back to Moore. This time he's got it complete. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good game. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example. And now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Rudolph going to look to throw it. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Detroit! Detroit! Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
They get it to him running left. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Hot!
After the run, Rudolph now going to throw. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Go sit your ass
puts them in
down.
an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Rudolph looking to throw it. And that is incomplete.
What I was about to say. What'd you say, bro?
Hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control.
How slow this nigga run. This nigga speed at 96. This nigga's running.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Gun.
Now a first down throw for Newton. That's Samuel, caught left side. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. from the gun. Here's Newton. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah.
And this one is right down Broadway.
Yeah, he out of
there.
there.
Will wind up yielding 3. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what
That
they
boy
do.
been on it. Hey, that boy been on it before Johnny. That nigga was the biggest dope boy in Baylor.
That can hurt you.
That nigga said he was making $10,000 a week when he went to Baylor, nigga.
500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Dallas Cowboys next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss.
I ain't gonna lie, I worked with a nigga. He said it was.
They head to Philly to face off with
Yeah.
the Eagles.
But it was a nigga. It's a nigga who I worked with. He said his homeboy. He used to play. He played corner in the league for 2 years. He said, but dog was a dope dealer. Fool said he could make more money just selling dope than he could make in the league, cause he know he ain't gonna be that guy. So Fool said, fuck the lead and start selling dope. Now Fool one of the biggest dope boys in Atlanta right now. Sometimes niggas know, bro. Niggas just choose their path. But Josh Gordon's situation, niggas retarded. That nigga could be that guy. He could be a superstar wide receiver. But he probably don't like to practice. Mad he can't smoke weed. But that's all the niggas smoke is weed. Oh, wow. Some niggas choose they path, bro. What realer? Who realer? What CD that is? Who CD that is? I told you to go sit down. Yeah, okay, I see you. So I gave up a pick 6 and a punt return, bro, and I lost by 16.
Then she asked for a loan. Had to laugh, then I told her get gone. Gon' get that me on. Ain't no give me not a thing. So I spend 90K on my ring. You can see all my pain in my watch. Got my ex down and walking around with my hand on my. Cause I'm popping and I know you not. And I know you see just how I'm living. You're not happy with life, so you rockin' Reeboks on treetops, getting walk. Got a big Benz like Sasquatch. Every time you see it, with a no, it's time. I got that chicken to golf. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. The ops on IG all the time. I dare them go live. Wagyu steak, I dine. 8 ounce, 250
can fuck you with to prove you me. If I ain't had love for me, I would've tried to get Nicki Minaj. J-Rock ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. You king of the city, I don't wanna be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you gotta hustle, but you can't stick to the grind, you wasting your time. I need a double a verse. I do it before FaceTime before I get to the club. Look at the line. Money ain't changed my heart, but I'm smarter. I guess it changed my mind. And I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that check into go. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No call. For real. I want that call. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Brando Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
I said let it charge. Or ask your mommy, can you use her phone? He said, can he use your phone? Hey, marsh you up? Oh, you know what you call it, ain't got that quarterback though. Oh, this, okay, this USL. Oh yeah, them boys trash. Both of these niggas trash. Them go to the Heat game. Yeah, they playing the Rockets. Yeah, that nigga gonna travel all around the court. Don't worry, he just gonna travel his way around the court. Yeah, that boy was trash as a rookie. That boy nice now. What channel them boys playing on? That shit might be on TNT. Yeah, it's on TNT. Yeah, don't worry about it. You ain't missing nothing. 36-23. Nigga said 40-12. Nigga JR, bro. Swear this nigga don't act like that when you don't in here. No, I'm talking to Brandon. RIP the times that I was broke. Acting like a 9/11 folks. Matt Black looking clean. President and I'm a local. Cooking up canard. Waiting for the antidote. Running out of time. Patience than a penny hoe. My prison, get over it. He's gonna get that. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. So he look like money.
Wipe my sins. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up. Champs is in.
That nigga had to think about a comeback, bruh.
They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up. The champs is in. Yeah. Wake up. The cake up.
That nigga Gucci don't fuck with his brothers. That boy was on the radio up here in Georgia talking about that shit. That nigga said he got some brothers that, you know, he ain't never met. He don't really ask that nigga. They say, you invited your mama to the wedding? Nigga say, nope. Damn. That nigga must be got money on that game. That's the only reason nigga be watching that trash ass shit. That nigga play a ticket every day. I'm not addressing the problem. Julio on the post, you can't stop him. Pick it up, running back, it's no problem. Running behind the block, they gon' block him. Quavo Yoda on offset, you block him. Watch the blitz on the left, we gon' block him. We some animal, yeah, we some goblin. Man to man, we gon' cover you properly. Man to man, you can't beat me impossible. Red zone, this my highlight, my property. Do a quarterback, niggas on 4th and 3. Get the ends on the offensive block for me. I stiff him, I'm down, get off of me. I'm trucking them over, he under me. Back ends. Wipe my sins. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Hey, y'all seen what that Saints player said about Ben Roethlisberger? When it was like, you gonna face a future Hall of Fame quarterback on Sunday. That nigga said, who? That nigga said, y'all put that Cameron Jordan. He said, y'all put him in y'all top 5? Y'all got him in y'all top 5 as the best quarterbacks in this era? It was like, yeah. Man, that nigga said, y'all some fools, bro. Y'all put him in front of Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, A-Rod. That nigga even said Eli Manning better than Big Ben. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga barely top 5 though. To me, that nigga ain't even better than Patrick Mahomes. Not this year. Mahomes, that nigga balling. Phillip Rivers. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, that boy Juju, that nigga be balling, boy. That what? Who? Who you talking about, Juju? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that boy Juju balling. I think that nigga Juju could ball on another team. That nigga makes some tough ass catches, boy. And he got that nigga got 2 touchdowns for over 90-some yards. He had 1 this year and he had 1 last year. I don't even know why his speed was slow. Duke shit trash. I ain't gonna say he trash. I think he overhyped though. He played at a the school that he came from, the school that he was like the where he was at is basically like he was the best person in probably the city, cause it looked like he was playing against niggas smaller than him. That nigga was just dunking over everybody. Like, he ain't have a jump shot at all. But he will go in there and posterize some shit.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida.
If that nigga was in the league right now, he'd be the second biggest person in the league.
They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. Getting toward the halfway point.
I lose all games that be in the rain.
Is underway on EA Sports. Jakeem Grant now to return.
Yeah. I told you, I'm in 7-man league.
Field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
But I don't know what you call it. This game shouldn't take that long.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, they coming smoother, man.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake.
Huh?
And he'll get this up to about the 40. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
I would have told this nigga.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half.
He 4-1 and I'm 5-1. I need this game.
And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
You had created the play already?
No. Check. Patriot.
On second down, it's Drake. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Durham Smythe with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are going to take.
Nigga, I'm about to lead. I got the Dolphins, bro. I lost the second off for like 8 weeks,
the
man.
raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field.
There's probably something deeper than that. There's probably something deeper than that wrong with him.
On the return. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Some niggas be.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Yeah, he could have been one of the best wide receivers in the league by far.
Elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read,
I don't understand how he fuck up when he there.
That one, he looked like one of those guys.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That's why I say it got to be something deeper than that wrong with that nigga.
And it's 3rd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Yeah, but I understand that when you play for the Browns.
After the incompletion. Now back to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. The rookie Minka Fitzpatrick with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
On 1st down, Knight. Wilson snags it left side.
I mean, Ricky Williams did the same thing, though.
At the 49. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
What the hell he called him?
Back to throw. Knight. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. From the gun on 3rd down. Knight. And it's caught by Parker. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Someone sharp in this game.
I don't know all that, bro. I don't know all that, bro. That man just one of them niggas who got them that soft ass voice, niggas. So Mike Tyson gay?
Confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week.
Mike Tyson?
To him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice.
I know some punks that'll knock your ass out.
They went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground.
Go to prison. Go to prison. Go to prison.
Complete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, go to prison.
Throwing again. Knight out to the flat. That's complete to his right.
Go to prison.
And he gets this inside.
Go to prison. And knock your ass, slap the fuck out.
Miami first down. That one going for a gain of 11.
I know
hey, what you gonna do?
In the air, you're thinking
huh?
Wide receiver, tight end, but running backs,
oh, come on, bro. Hell no. I ain't say me, bro.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now. From
No. Listen, Leach. I'm not saying personally like he gonna knock you out. I'm saying like he'll knock a nigga out, some punks. I'm not saying a nigga gonna just knock you out.
First down, Drake. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
First off,
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
It's some of them punks being in prison, bro. Them niggas be 7 foot, 400 pounds.
But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving,
fuck you gonna do with Yao Ming, nigga?
As the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Fuck you gonna do with that UFO, nigga? You ain't never seen that.
To throw on 2nd down, Knight. Escaping the pressure right. On the left side, this is Stills. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
When I start feeling like, when I start feeling like Ricky was a punk, bro, when I seen the man doing all that yoga shit, like, that nigga was tripping.
They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive,
yeah, he wore a dress that one time when he wore that wedding dress.
We could always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
That boy trying to turn them kids out, boy.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He'll wind up getting 11.
Uh-oh, the heat done came back on that trash.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more.
Yeah, Ricky used to be tripping.
Tight ends, they're expected to block.
There's a lot of them faggots in the league. Them boys don't come out and say it though, but
big time running play and create extra space. You've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Looking to throw. Knight. And this is caught by Parker for Miami.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I already felt like that boy was a faggot. That boy came from Florida State.
Devontae Parker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game.
I ain't never seen Julio with a bad bitch.
Send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8.
Hey, listen. They said.
And a nice job there as he gets.
Well, that boy ain't never fucked none. That boy dry dick, boy.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And following the interception, just any interception.
Hey, cuz, that nigga was dry dick. That boy ain't never touched nothing, boy. Alabama, no Bama.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
hey, that nigga was the only fast nigga. That nigga was the only star player out of college with no hoes.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
That shit, I don't know though, man. Them niggas be gay, bro. Look where he at, bro.
And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Hey, one thing about it, bro. You don't just turn gay overnight, bro.
20 yards.
If a nigga gay, them thoughts been in that man's head.
To the right and complete to Galladay. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Hey, that nigga say, y'all ain't about to put that on Alabama. I love that school.
Good for 8 yards. On play action, they'll throw. Dancing to his left. Throwing deep for Galladay. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Let y'all know,
I know he
boy.
wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50
Boy, they got rainbows
questionable.
painted on downtown street, boy.
I think that
Up
sometimes
home
these
of this
quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence
nigga.
that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, this nigga I'm playing now, he getting all that pressure from that loss I took to Dez.
See ball, get ball.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all boys better pull up me, boy. Get y'all ass from over there. That boy been carrying niggas all day. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga had the rolling backpack out. I ain't gonna lie. That boy went 41 and 10 earlier. The closest thing to him was 20.
He'll definitely say that's one
And that nigga was a negative 20.
Like this, sometimes those bullet
That
passes, those
shit.
ones with a
I
little
don't
bit
know,
of
bro.
pace
I
on them,
can't.
they can be difficult to hold on
I can't get that shit down pat with Call of Duty, dog.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Niggas hit that corner, nigga. I think I got to drop on them 2 shots, man down.
Out of the guns. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
Hey, Dre.
A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Dre,
And the Lions going with an extra deep.
you gonna go out, you gonna go after that you gonna go after that quarterback from Oregon?
Let's go. 319. 319.
I say you gonna go after that cornerback. I met that quarterback from Oregon.
Operating from the gun. Knight. Going deep here for Stills. He rifles one that's intercepted. Delvin Breaux with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. He was looking that time for Stills.
I don't think so.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting
you're going to have like a top 3 pick, though.
Now play fake here on first down. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, I know you're going to get a quarterback.
Nice
The quarterback
gain
going to be the best player
of 21
available at that time. I'm going to tell you, because I know I'm going to have me a high pick, because these niggas ain't playing with my ass. I might be like pick 8.
A first down carry here for Johnson.
Hell no, I ain't beat that, boy. That shit was a little. I put up a fight. That shit ain't. You ain't hear when I said I gave up a pick 6 and a punt return?
Come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
I ain't never. That was the first nigga took a punt back on me, dog. Nigga players started running slow and shit like they was tired.
They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I'm going to try to see if the Chargers want to trade me T.J. Green.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
What? Listen here, boys. That nigga shit is nice over there. That boy might as well change his name to Chargers. No fly zone.
I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the
them
ball.
Boys, you can't. They already got top ranked
just happy I'm not
passing
defense. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
He's going to let it go again. And it pops free. The collision
this
there.
Nigga Albert Wilson,
brings
man, you was
second down.
open.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Back to throw. Knight. And throw right side complete to Parker. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. On 3rd down, Knight. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Good shit.
It's a big play here for the Dolphins on 3rd. 56 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Drake. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Flush to his right. And he slides to avoid the hit. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. They run it with Balaj. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to...
Junior NBA Global Championship, the NBA's new basketball tournament for top 13 and 14-year-old boys and girls. Teams from around the world return this autumn. Two-time NBA champion Dwayne Wade and WNBA champion Candace Parker will return as lead ambassadors for the Junior NBA Global Championship. To learn more, and that includes me, juniornba.com/global championship. It was a terrific, terrific thing. It is. And my partner is proud. The rookie, Candace Parker, being on the basketball team. Our players don't intimidate. She is so much fun to work with. Terrific all part of that. Agree. Talk about terrific. James Harden, right on cue. But he has done it all offensively here in this first half. Court rush. 20 points. Harden 13 per quarter. They're shooting 50% from the floor. And a couple of starters with 10 apiece. Richardson and Tyler Johnson. The lead for the Rockets was at 16 by halftime. It's a 5-point game on TNT.
Once upon a time, here at the Rocket with Agave, a hero named Jose Cuervo started making history. At the Battle of Puebla, Cuervo was there to load the shots. When Prohibition left us dry, Cuervo crossed the border to quench our thirst. Then Cuervo met the beauty margaritas, and the world's most famous cocktail was born. And it was Cuervo who turned beach volleyball into a party. For over 220 years, Jose Cuervo's made history. 100% Agave Cuervo Tradicional. Now starting at $1.99.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready? Just say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready.
I didn't even know I was still streaming. Shit.
I'm getting 10 nuggets for $1.
For $1, that's a really good deal.
I think the king is nuts.
He lost his marbles.
Yup, the King's lost his marbles with this deal. Enjoy 10 crispy, juicy nuggets for just $1, only at Burger King.
When you cross Fruit of the Loom off your list, you know your holiday shopping is complete. It's time to celebrate.
Merry Christmas, guys. Reggie, this is your present. Kenny, this is your present. Charles,
Boy, somebody shit fucking up.
Ernie, the rest are for you. Merry Christmas, guys. See you soon.
Big fella, we miss you, and we send you our gift. You got a lot of kids. Just one for each kid? Just one for each kid. Oh, my God. That's so not right. consistent lead over Miami and the American Express teammates James Harden and Eric Gordon and Chris Paul. You see the bottom line. They haven't lost since those three have been in the starting lineup together. And Chris Paul leaves with a hamstring injury.
This nigga Chris Paul always hurting his hamstring.
Right here. Now, Rocket fans have seen this movie before. He lost a right hamstring last year during the playoffs. This is what you always worry about with the Rockets and with Chris Paul. They're always an injury away. They play well. They kind of mold themselves back into a playoff team like losing number 7. But they're one injury away from going down to 14 or 15.
But if you look at the team, one reason I'm not high on the Rockets, Chris Paul and James Harden have to do more than any players in the NBA. LeBron's great. He got some help. The Warriors got a lot of help. The Nuggets. But James Harden personally has to do more than any player in the NBA. And Chris Paul probably second.
Harden 20 points in the first half to lead the Rockets, who set an NBA record from three-point land last night with 26, Reggie.
Plus 21 advantage tonight versus the Heat, and that's always been the great equalizer. With their president and general manager, Joe Moway, this is what he talks about. We want threes, layups, or getting fouled and going to the free throw line. And we see the step back three by James Harden. But 26 threes, an NBA record last night. And if we remember, less than a year ago in the conference finals versus Golden State, they missed 27 in a row. So we know that they can do this. They can shoot threes. Corner threes are their favorite. PJ Tucker's having a great year in shooting corner threes. But to me, this team can go and continue this if Eric Gordon is playing like he's playing tonight. He has shot the ball terrible this year. 40% from the field, only 29% from three-point range. He's got to be more consistent on a regular basis.
Yeah, the Rockets, what they did last year is change the face of the NBA.
Yeah.
You know, as much as Golden State, you know, you would say, well, you can't do that because you have so many great shooters. You probably have 3 out of 5 best shooters in basketball on one team.
Move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two. From the gun, Knight, blitz coming, and down he goes.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face. Now let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. So the drive stalls out inside.
And a 24-second shot clock stalls for 16 seconds. And that's a lot to ask.
I don't think you can do that for 82 games and in the playoffs. As great as James is, that's just too much to ask for one player.
6 points, not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That's good.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Knight. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Off play action. Knight. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
JR, be quiet.
This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Knight. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. On the toss, here's Balaj. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 14. So the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Now it's Ellington to return. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
They'll set up to throw. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, yeah, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take this.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it. And maybe that one caused by the... grip it too tight.
When you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Oh, shit, that'll make that happen.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Knight is going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
No, check, Patriot! Detroit! Hot!
From the gun on 3rd down. Knight flushed out right. Staying on his feet. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Sean Robinson able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Sanders in. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They're going to look to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back to back. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Busting. Just inside the 35-yard line.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Connects it to Roberts, right side. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
That nigga shit is bad. Yeah, that nigga shit bad.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal.
Yeah, that nigga fried.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're not too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
like
you
the
take
whole
points
world
when you can get them. Not easily done.
They go play action here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
Off the play fake. Knight. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And that one results in 35 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin.
It look like a pro-am court. That shit look hard though, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They gotta change the color of the seats.
Throwing on first down. Knight. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast.
I bet the motherfucker who said that ain't saying shit.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is
that's just
3rd and 7.
All right, here we go.
From the gun, Knight. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
So now from a defensive perspective, they might still have a pulse.
Yeah, that probably would have sealed their fate, but now they're still within 2 scores.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Looking to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The completion to Riddick. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. And a two-score game, obviously every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. But the Dolphins get there this time.
That's how you going to lose it, bro.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall,
go play basketball, nigga.
There, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it,
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good...
And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Detroit!
They'll drop to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get two, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On first down, Knight on the move to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
To throw on second down, Knight. And avoids the contact by sliding. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
Don't get up there because you're going to wake your brother up.
You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up second and 10.
Lucky 56.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
The Dolphins on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be a tough third and 18.
Yeah. They played last night.
Operating from the gun. Knight. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play here for the Dolphins on third. 46 yards.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder on third and
Vegas
long
knew
like
Chris
that,
Paul was going to get hurt. That's what happened.
They can get that far downfield and complete a pass. You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep in the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again. Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
They'll run here with Blanche. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On third down, Drake. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. They won on two fronts there, so to speak, Charles. Not only do they stop him short of the first, they get him out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, they won. The offensive guys lost because
Bro,
they
this
wanted to stay in
nigga,
bounds and have that
I'm about to
clock
cut
run
my kicker.
or force you to use timeouts. Instead, the defense won, as you mentioned, on both fronts.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not getting too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Detroit! Detroit!
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it flop. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slide.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that